Hello and welcome to the 2017 edition of A Year in Haze. We are your hosts, Dave
and Shah. Today we'll be looking at all the best stories from this year and we'll be going into the field with exclusive interviews. Today
we begin with our crime section and to see how one person's defective bladder has traumatised three upstanding members of the Frisbee community. We sent our reporter, Christopher Paul Brindley, out to find these gentlemen and to get their tale.
So Haze, here I am at the weekly trauma clinic with Squid, Tuesday and Swilson. So, you guys were all part of the traumatic experience of her pissing bed sheets and sleeping bags. Tuesday, would you please enlighten us on this betrayal?
It was Prees, and we'd been drinking quite hard, and she couldn't hack it, so I did the responsible thing. I thought, she's okay, she'll be okay here, I'll just put her to bed, none the wiser. Went out, had a good night, came home. What should I find? The sheets completely sodden. It was a very traumatic time.
Thank you. Can we just appreciate Swilson putting his hand on his shoulder?
Thanks, buddy.
Swilson, would you like to go next?
Well, I don't know. So, I unfortunately did not know about what happened with Tuesday before she came home with me, but I should have known anyway. It was Liverpool beginners. I woke up in the middle of the night. She was sleeping next to me. And it was a bit wet, but I was like, she can't have. I like to see the good in her and good in people. Woke up next morning, saw a drip from the ceiling, was like, oh yeah, it must have been the drip. Like, but she was wet, way wetter than a drip. Yeah. So yeah, and then one drunken night, hey you, we went home, went to sleep, woke up in the middle of the night to find my bed is completely soaked.
Thank you for sharing. And Squid, it's okay.
It's not
Squid.
okay.
Yeah, just in your own time.
Tour was meant to be the safe place. What do I find? I'm having a great night out with my boys. And then I think, oh, you know what? I'm going to hit the hay. I opened my bedroom door. I thought, oh, I'll be alright. John Saville, Stephen, they're both pretty quiet. I walk in and the squelch.
Can you remember it to this day?
Yeah, my shoes are still sticky. She had pissed all over the floor. I'm still 100% certain it's piss. She's there in bed with John. John looked like an absolute lad with his arms round her, thinking, go on my son. But no. This traumatic attack on me, the way she left my side of the bed, floor wet, and her shitty knickers, less than a foot from my pillow. I could have woken up with red eye for all I know.
Thank you. Any further comments from you lads? Anything you'd like to say? Anything you want to get off your chest?
Pray for us.
Pray for them. That's what they want. Thank you very much, lads. Thank you very much. And Haze, that concludes the piss and atrocity of Becky. Thank you very much. And have a pissing good day. Chips and gravy.
Now on to the sports. We're joined by Chris Kamara, who's in Cardiff, to take a look at the lovely Hazlings who made it into the GB Under-24s this year.
Cheers, Dave. You join us live-ish in Cardiff for a look at Haze's GB Under-24 prospects. And without further ado, let's get things underway with Haze's open captain, Dan Jess Hillman. First thing to say is that he's just a shit Andy Hillman. Second thing is that he's got very suspicious eyebrows. I mean, just look at those. Something's not right there. Joined Haze a few years ago because he was too drunk to make his hockey trial, and to be fair to him, he is pretty good at Frisbee, but he's not actually as good as he'd have you believe. That said, it's not exactly rocket science to see why he made this squad. He is very, very keen, and he owes a lot of that to his parents, who, by the way, have been fucking robbed of the Keno Award tonight. Trump, Brexit, and now this. How many more chances we're going to give democracy? Next up, we've got Matt, or the artist formerly known as Recycling. He's an unbelievable athlete, and there are kangaroos on steroids who wish they could jump like him. If a disc goes up, he'll be after it faster than a fat kid gets to a buffet. He's a quirky player with a few spicy celebrations up his sleeve, and his pre-tournament ritual of zoning out with his headphones on is rumoured to be the secret to his success. There's speculation over what it is he's actually listening to. Some people say whale noises, whilst others say it's a constant repeat of Wannabe by the Spice Girls. Either way, it's clear that what he wants, what he really, really wants, is to be on that plane to Perth next year. Next up, we've got Omar Khan, next year's men's captain. He's said to be literally shitting himself with excitement at the prospect of making the team. When he's on the disc, he's got the patience of the Dalai Lama, and his dump cuts are the stuff of legend. However, he's more whip than whipped cream, and he needs to understand that tournaments last for longer than one day. He's a more divisive character than Arsene Wenger, with strong rumours suggesting he's changed. Let's hope that doesn't ruin his chances. Now on to Sam Snakehips Wilson, a returner to the GB setup. He's played frisbee since he was in the womb, and he's got more energy than a ferret after a double espresso. You know, if you're marking him, you're going to have to be like a midget at a urinal, constantly on your toes. His chances of making the final squad have been boosted by the fall of his arch nemesis and brother Ben, but will that be enough to help him secure a position? Next up we've got Roops, another member who's played since the womb. A former junior player, she's junior by style and junior by stature, but what she lacks in height she makes up for in ferocious bids and plays. She's currently undertaking a course of growth hormone therapy that is set to take pint-sized Rupal to the height of a 6'2" tree. She's got the fighting spirit of an impatient beaver, and we're hearing that her fan club Rupal's pals have all pre-ordered their Galani jerseys and booked their flights to Perth. Let's hope she doesn't disappoint them. Next up we've got Amy A.K. Kelly, owner of Haze's best nickname. She's a GB veteran, a smiling assassin, and she's busier on pitch than a one-legged river dancer. However, it looks like a move to the Netherlands is on the cards, which begs the question, can she even GB? Her critics say she's just a shit Amy Duke, and she'll be out to prove them wrong in the build-up to Worlds. Last but by no means least, we've got Ruth. She's this year's women's captain, although injury has meant she's been about as useful as Anne Frank's drum kit. This selection is a clear indication that it's not what you know, it's who you know, as it's rumoured she landed a spot on the team thanks to a recommendation from JR captain Rondo. Despite that, she's still more than worthy of a place, with destructive defence and huge layouts making her an asset for any team. At the moment she's more delicate than a souffle at a rave, but let's hope she comes back stronger and makes it on that plane to Perth. That wraps up our preview of Haze's GB talent. Enjoy the rest of the Haze Awards. Back to the studio.
And that's all we have time for. Moving on, in terms of foreign relations, we have a very special guest report coming all the way from South Korea.
Just taken a nice trip to South Korea to see Min. Hey Min! So rumours have been spun of your return to Haze. Can you confirm or deny these rumours?
Yes, I'm returning.
So what are you most looking forward to for your return to Haze?
Yes, I'm really looking forward to seeing my friends again and being back in action for Haze. Also, Hey You, F&E, Tour, both the Frisbee one and the fun one, Fish and Chips, Salt and Vinegar, Premier League, to name a few.
What will you miss most about your home country?
To be honest, I don't miss my country, I love the UK.
Yeah, so have you represented Haze with pride even though miles and miles of sea, land and ocean separate us?
Yes. Miles of land and ocean do not separate me from Haze.
Thanks Min for our nice little chat. See you soon!
I have something to say to Jungle. Jungle, your chair. What a surprise, that surprised me. Where's the club going? Good luck. And to Pudding and Matty Hart. Hello.
And now we send people to hunt out our international exports, Alvaro and Bendy, with special translator Andrew Cripps.
I'm here in Madrid to meet our Spanish exporter and youngest Haze member, Alvaro. Bonjour.
No, hola, hola en español se dice.
Okay, I'm just waiting for my translator at the minute. He should be here any
Oh, sorry,
here
my
he is.
boys.
So, could you state your full name?
Sí, no, si alguien me está entendiendo ahora, quiero decir que sois tontos y no sois buena gente.
Alvaro! I see. How have you adjusted to life in England?
Tequila. Bien, me trata bien la gente, las fiestas.
You want Bama Pussias cocaine, I'll give you a good price.
Sí.
It's the finest cocaine in Colombia. See, good price for you. Good price.
Ah, very insightful. When you come to a new country, it can be quite difficult because you might feel like an outsider. Has the presence of someone like Suits made it easier for you?
Suits extrajes. Bueno, me trata bien.
Suit son of a bitch! I can get a man killed here for you, good price.
Ah, I see. I'm glad you adjusted well. I see you've made many friends this year. You've got Stephen, Jill, Becky. You're living with them next year. Could you tell us more about your friends?
Sí, todos muy majos, son todos muy majos, sí, como el aceite, como el aceite.
Becky, she good Christian girl in my country with value Christianity, so I get on with her very good, she very devout. See, the extra virgin oil.
Fair. I'm glad you made a lot of good friends. Final note,
Oh,
are you enjoying British Frisbee?
Sí, me encanta todo correcto, sí.
No.
Okay. Well, it's very nice meeting you, Alvaro, and I wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
Yes.
There has been romantic escapades this year within Haze. Walsh and Zoe, Davina and Zoe, Jess and Vicky, but nothing can tip the event that brought two people together, Loz and Tuesday. Hear what we found out.
We're here today to catch up with Loz and see how his search for his beloved Tuesday is going. In fact, I think that's him now. Hello Loz, how's the search going?
Why haven't Walsh interviewed me?
Zoe.
Punch over. Have a look at it.
Oh
good! Tuesday!
It's not what it looks
Yeah,
like,
mate.
I swear, it's not what it looks like.
You know what, mate? It's good to see you.
Good to see you too. Well then, I don't really think there's much more to say apart from it's Tuesday, the tattoo. Back to the studio.
On a lighter note, we end our year with a local hero, Andrew Cripps. He recently lost his glasses, and we hear his tale of adversity and his struggle to be able to see again. We sent our reporter to the barren wasteland of Barbados to get the full picture.
I'm here in Derby with a victim of a terrible crime, and this is an interview with him, so let's see how it goes. Thank you for this interview. Tell us of your traumatic experience losing your glasses.
Well, we were on tour in Lorette de Mar and had a couple of shandies and somebody just stole my glasses straight off my face.
So, unfortunately, as I do not come from a specky type background, I'm really struggling to relate. How important are they to you?
Well, without my glasses I can't really see anything. It's making me struggle at work, giving me headaches when I can't really see the screen. It's a bit of a health hazard as well. There's been a couple of times on my way to and from work where I've nearly been run over, and it's just a horrible time for me.
I also heard you've taken to a charitable fundraising page to
That's right.
Get some funds together for a new pair. How's that going?
Well, I've not had much luck with it yet, but I'm certainly trying.
Come on, just a couple of quid.
No, I don't need money,
Come on, I just need a little bit of money to replace my glasses.
Please. No, I don't
Shit,
need
my
money.
glasses.
I don't need money.
Oh, bollocks.
Okay, thank you for this interview. Is there anything you'd like to say to the public?
Well, if you could donate a couple of quid, that would be great.
No, I'm right. Can I use the toilet though?
Yeah, that's fine. Cheers.
Do you mind? Wait.
And that's a wrap for this year in Haze. We hope you have enjoyed this special news report, and we go live back to room 1 with Matt Damon for his live correspondence for the Haze Awards.